Hello boys, you're Crunch here. Today we're going to be looking at swaps. I know a lot of you are really excited for swaps and I am also excited for swaps. I want to help you pick what player you want for your team. If you want an icon, if we should go for packs. Let me walk you through it all, my guy. So let's start with asking you, who do you want to pick? Let me know down below in the comments. And second of all, don't forget to leave a follow if by the end of the video you actually enjoy what you saw. First of all, we have two ultimate packs. Well, first thing that you have to have in your mind is we have 8 tokens now, and we're gonna get an extra 10 tokens in the 1st of January of next year. So that's something really that you have to keep in mind, because say for example you start grinding today for swaps and you get your first 8 tokens in 1 week. You still will not be able to get HAGI, you still will not be able to get SUKER, you still will not be able to get KOEMAN, you still will not be able to get RIJKAARD. So in here, you have to think in the long term or in the short term. You also have to think about what promo is coming next, because there is packs. So if I were to get packs, what promo is coming after? Is there a good promo that, you know, this 83 plus 25 player pack could benefit from? Yes, we have Totti coming in, specifically, at least last year, it was in January. So those are a lot of things that we have to keep in mind, because just because this is long term, it's not an SBC that you do today. As you can see, they are there for 62 days. Now, let's then dive right into it. Personally, I will tell you right now, my favorite options are the 85 plus, the 83 plus, and the ultimate pack. Plus, to make it for the extra 10 tokens, I think I would like to get a base or mid icon pack. That's my personal, straight away, my opinion. Why? Because I think it's much more fun to open packs. If I don't pack anything good, I can use those players for an SBC. I will explain you later why. That's my train of thought. But now, let's review the cards, because most of you will not be like me and won't want packs. Most of you want an icon, because you want an icon for your team, because it's free, bro. Like, why the fuck do I not want an icon for my squad? If I can get VIDIC, I'm a Man United fan, I want VIDIC. If you're a Man United fan and you want VIDIC, fine, get VIDIC. You dream about VIDIC when you go to sleep. Get this guy. I am telling you right now, as a centre back, by the time you start, by January or February, this guy will be too slow. I am telling you right now, this guy will be too slow. You have to look at the meta. Who and what cards are being used in the game? Barans, players that are pacier than 80. This guy is 77. By the time you are able to continue using it, because you have to think, these cards are gonna use for a long time, right? So do you think you're gonna use VIDIC until the end of the game? The thing that happened last year is that last year EA gave us good cards. They gave us Butragueño, they gave us Dalglish, they gave us so many insane cards, and this year they went for what I would consider some average icons. VIDIC is one that, if he wasn't VIDIC and he was the name of another player, more than likely people wouldn't like him. HAGI is one that is absolutely insane, if I'm honest with you. 4-4. I still feel like for you to grind 9 swaps for like, I don't know how many hours this will take for a player that's only 500k, who more than likely, if you packed him on the icon pack, you use him because you packed him. So more than likely, if you get it with icon swaps, you would use him just because you had it with icon packs. This is not a player that you pay 500k for on the market to get him. I don't think so, because he's great, insane, but more than likely in the next 3 months he's gonna be rather average. And a lot of you are gonna hate me for this, but it's true. This year is gonna be the same as last year. When we get to February, when we get to that date, this guy and the meta is gonna be 5-star week for players. Everyone is gonna be using Embele's, everyone is gonna be using whatever 5-star week for car is available then. And this guy will just fall behind in the power curve, and you're gonna be stuck with a player that you could only use for 1 month or 2. When we look at SUKER, this is the same example, man. They're giving us cards that are good, but in reality are not top tier. If this guy had 90 pace, I would say, you know what, insane. You can put engine on him, or you can put marksman on him to like bring that dribbling up so he feels ultra responsive on the ball. So he's not only a pacier Lewandowski, because that's basically what he is. He's quite tall, and sadly he ain't got strength or aggression. He is a good card, please bros, don't get me wrong. I am not trying to trash talk any of these cards. I'm not trying to tell you that they are trash. I'm telling you, I don't want you to waste your time, bro. I don't want you going there and like spending a lot of time to then get an icon that you try, and you're looking, you want these cards to change your game. You want these cards to be the next Eusebio. You want this card to be the next Dalglish. You want this card to be the next Neymarcito. He won't be. The only reason they are this expensive is because they're icons. And players like KOEMAN or RIJKAARD, yet again, bro, cards that are too slow. They will be too slow by the time you can get them. These guys are 13, both 13 and 14 tokens. By the time you get these guys, say you get them in 40 days. Bro, do you know how much 40 days is in FIFA? 40 days ago, Sissoko was the best CDM in Prem for most people. Now, he still is one of the most overpowered cheap players, but he's not even close to what he was 40 days ago. This RIJKAARD, when you look at him in 40 days, you're gonna say, he's not Hullet, he's not Seedorf, he's just RIJKAARD. He just has, look, just by looking at it, 54 balance, bad dribbling, bad agility, he's gonna be a CDM. But you want more than that, bro. You're smarter than that, man. You're smarter than that. Renato will be a better CDM, a better most meta CDM than him. There is a card that just got released that will even be better than him, but I forgot the name. So even someone like the right back, even someone like the Russian right back, man, that just got released, Golovin. Even Golovin as a CDM is gonna be better than this guy, man. Like KOEMAN, again, insane shooting, insane defending, but this guy, they're only selling you stats. Basically, you're being sold stats. He lacks the pace. He lacks that smooth dribbling that makes players like Hullet, makes players like Seedorf. They are not smooth at dribbling, but other than being overpowered and having good pace, they have decent dribbling and they are a little bit responsive if you need them to. The player I was looking for was Gravenberch. Gravenberch will be a better CDM than this RIJKAARD. Mark my words right now, dude. He is gonna be better. If you tried both, I am 100% sure you're gonna say that he is absolutely better than him. Continuing, for you guys, we have one last player that I wanted to touch on, and it's Thierry Henry. Again, you are giving 17 swaps out of what seems to be will be 18 swaps. Instead of this Henry, if you're an Arsenal fan, or if you're a massive French fan, cool. Mbappe is better than him, straight up. By the time you can get this guy, Mbappe is gonna be 1 million, or if not 800k. I don't know how the prices are gonna go. Neymar is gonna be better than him, 100%. So getting him, yet again, bro, not my sort of stuff. So why will I go for an 85 plus and an 83 plus? Listen, one thing that people are not considering are the actual icon SBCs. We're getting icon SBCs, and we should keep getting icons SBCs in the next 8 days and then in the next 14 days. So if you complete the 85 plus and the 83 plus, 25 and 5 is gonna be 30 players. Okay, that's 30 players, right? Say you open them during Totti, which is your goal, because you can get this before Totti, you save them for Totti, you open them on Totti, you pray to the gods of EA that then, I don't know if they do best of team of the week by that point, but more than likely EA is gonna have juiced up packs. Like, not only will you be able to pack Tottis, but they have to bring something else so people can spend money. So you have a high chance of packing a player that's usable. These carries are untradeable, and that's fine, because those usable players more than likely will be players that you can change your team around for, because they're gonna be cracked. So where does that lead us, my guy? If you get fodder, which more than likely on this 83 plus, you're gonna get enough fodder to build one icon pack. Or, sorry, to build one icon player that you want, dude. So if rather than going for an icon, rather than settling for an icon that you don't want, you could just build your club with fodder so that by the time the icon that you want pops up, you can actually get it. When EA decides to bring a baby Budra, when EA decides to bring a mid Dalglish, which they are gonna bring, you will be able to get them not for 1,000,000 coins, rather 400k. Because you put in the chance to get a Totti, you didn't get it because it's hard to get one, but then you got this, because why not? And then you say, oh, Crunchy, but what do I do with the extra 10? There is a base or mid icon pack. I am telling you, if you on your mid icon pack packed SUKER, packed HAGI, packed VIDIC, you wouldn't be gassed about this. You'd be happy, okay? And I don't want you to be happy. I want you to destroy your opponents in Weekend League. I want you to have a 5-star weak footer that can score from everywhere. I want you to have Neymar, Eusebio. I don't want you to have flipping HAGI. You're settling for too low. Settling for SUKER just because he's a good card. No! You want to have the best cards in the flipping game, dude. KOEMAN or RIJKAARD, okay? You're from the Netherlands, you love them. Fair, take them. But I want you to flip and pack Seedorf, baby, whom I have and he's absolutely cracked. I want you to pack Sambrota that you can play anywhere in the pitch and he's gonna be cracked. So yeah, I hope that you have a better understanding now. I hope that wasn't like a lot of waffling and you didn't get a single thing. I think I explained myself quite well. If you liked, don't forget to leave a like. Thank you so much for watching, dude, it means a lot. This took a lot of time because I had to sit for like an hour to consider everything. So if you dropped a follow, I would really appreciate it. Love you, dudes. See you all. Goodbye.